Hey everyone, this is Matt and you're listening to Bluegrass Jamalong, the podcast for anyone and everyone who loves bluegrass. Hi, welcome to the very first episode of Bluegrass Jamalong. Let me tell you a little bit about what it is and why I'm doing it. So, Bluegrass Jamalong, it's a podcast of backing tracks for fiddle tunes. And the reason that I'm doing it is I play guitar and mandolin and I love backing tracks. I think they're great, but my problem with most of them is either they're too short, so by the time I'm warmed up and I've played through a couple of times, they're over, or they just give you the backup. And, I want to work on rhythm as well, so I want the tune so I can play the chords along to it. And the main thing is that they're not really like a jam. You play at a jam session and you play, the other guys play, you take it in turns to play rhythm and lead. And it's those transitions between playing the rhythm and playing the lead that you never end up practicing at home. So, especially these days when there aren't any jam sessions at the moment, or there are very few, it's great to have a track to play along to. So what I did was I started making my own. And I've shared them with a couple of people, and other people seem to be finding them useful too. So what I'm doing is releasing them as a podcast. And every time I release a tune, I'm going to release 3 different episodes. First up, I'm going to release the backup 4 times through, so you get to play the tune over the top. Then I'm going to release the tune 4 times, so you get to play backup. And then finally, I'm going to go through, I'll play the backup and the tune and then repeat it another 3 times so we can jam along with each other. And the great thing is it works with any version of the tune you've learned, whether you've learned it from a book or a DVD or YouTube or your teacher or at a session. And also with any instrument. So you can, whether you play fiddle, guitar, mandolin, dobro, bass, whatever you play. Even if you're a bluegrass cellist, and I have actually met one of those. Whatever your instrument is, you can use this podcast. That's great. And about me, a little bit, I'm not a pro picker, I'm not a professional musician, I'm just somebody like you who plays fiddle tunes for fun. So these aren't note perfect, they should feel like what they are, jamming along with another player who loves bluegrass. And the important thing is I'm not teaching you anything here. I'm not a teacher, there's so many great resources out there for learning fiddle tunes and so many better qualified people than me. I'm just there for you to jam along with, and hopefully you'll find that useful. So that's it really. To find out more, to connect on social or to get in touch, just visit bluegrassjamalong.com or just drop in and say hi, and that's it. Happy picking, everybody. Bluegrass Jamalong is proud to be sponsored by Collings Guitars and Mandolins, making some of the finest guitars and mandolins in the world since the 1970s. Visit collingsguitars.com and find out why.